Hello guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is Season 1, Episode 1 of the Starpoint series. And it's time to look at the first mod pack we're going into, All the Mods 10. Last episode, being the prologue of the Starpoint series, we talked about how difficult it was going to be and the 5 mod packs we're going to go into. And today, we're just going to be starting out on the first one. So without further ado, let's go make a new world. Alright, and I am in the world. Now, the first thing I'm obviously going to do is that I need to adjust my settings. While my computer can handle this game pretty well, the lag caused by this game would most definitely impact the quality of the video, and I really don't want that to happen. And the second thing I'm going to do is start tweaking the controls. And that is probably all I'm gonna need for now. If I actually come across something else I need to do, I'll definitely switch the controls out. In the prologue, I talked about how the questline would let me finish the game. And to do that, we have to go through it in the first place. Looking at this for the first time, there is a lot of stuff here, which I don't think we can finish all of. But what we can do is focus on the main questline. As you can see, the questline has 4 chapters, and my goal to beat this game is to finish all 4 of these. Meaning, I'm gonna have to defeat the 3 main bosses in the first chapter. I'm gonna have to get all the modium, vibranium, and unobtainium, and eventually craft the Ardhamodium alloy paxel. I'm gonna have to explore probably every single mod that's in this mod pack to get the ATM star. And lastly, get the ability to absolutely cheat this game, including creative blood drops, the jetpack, energy cubes, and way more. I'm sure you can tell, but all these items are gonna take a lot of materials. Which is why I don't want to focus on this right now. What I do want to do is make a base, get a good set of armor and tools, and get a lot of materials to start out with. And to do that, we are gonna have to look at the map. While there's only a small radius around me that I can see in the map, if I click M, I can see way further. This can be used to find many things. I can find open areas to make my base in, or what I do want to use it for is find structures. Another thing that makes this map really useful is waypoints. As you can see, you can create and look at waypoints that you set yourself, which can let you see where important locations are. The only downside is that you can't teleport to it, meaning you're still gonna have to go on the journey to find it. Even then, it's probably one of the most useful tools I'll have in this playthrough, and I'm definitely gonna use it as much as I can. And here we have our first structure of the playthrough. Before I go to the top, this is probably one of the most important things in the game. Gems. Gems have different types and different rarities, going from a breach to a guardian or lunar gem. They also have different versions such as cracked, chipped, flawed, normal, flawless, and perfect, which ties into their rarity. You can imbue a weapon, tool, armor, or even other certain items with these gems, which gives them different buffs depending on what they are. Before opening this chest, I'm definitely gonna have to break these TNT below. There are 2 types of these structures as I saw in my test world. One has TNT and one is hidden. There are gonna be some problems with this mod pack though. The most notable one being inventory management. I'm gonna have to invest a lot of my time into getting the best chests and backpacks I can get. I'm gonna have to be pretty careful if I don't want to get caught. But, good news. What in the world? What the heck is that? You know what? I think this is a good taste for what we're gonna have to deal with later. So, I'm gonna start trying to kill him. This does seem pretty simple, because I am killing him pretty fast. But I do. There we go. Okay, and with that, all of them are dead. I am definitely gonna put that on, that's more armor, and so is this. That also has protection too. That's actually really good. But, I don't think it's good to stick around here for much longer. I am gonna check this place out though. Before that though, I am gonna go to that house because I do not trust this place that much. Okay, a bed. That's exactly what I need. For now though, I am gonna put all my loot over here because I do not want to die with all my loot on me. That would be pretty sad, honestly. I'm gonna put my bed right outside just in case something happens. And something is happening. Okay. What I know is that there's probably a spawner because all these skeletons are just coming out of nowhere. Okay, I'm heading inside. Uh, nope, run. Okay, pretty sad. I do not want to deal with that again. Okay, fast. There we go. That's that done. And I already got a really good chest plate. Amazing. Saman. I'm gonna take that saddle and a diamond sword, which I will definitely take. And the third floor has quite a lot of chests, but I am going to sleep first. The fourth floor, hopefully it doesn't have any skeleton spawners, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. For some reason, I cannot access lecterns, which is weird. And there's no book. That's also really weird. I will also be taking this lodestone. Lodestones cost a netherite ingot, so that is definitely really good. And diamond boots? Alright, I checked everything over here and there is basically nothing else that I could see. Before, my original plan was to find a village and steal a bunch of houses to put all my stuff in. But I think it's a way better idea if I actually use my creativity to make my own. Because of this, I'm probably just gonna add a waypoint right over here. I'm gonna put most of my loot over here because I don't wanna carry too many items while I'm building my house. Whenever I finish building my house, I'll just come back here and grab all the loot. And right here is where I'm supposed to put my base. Thankfully, this job is pretty easy with Vein Miner, but I'm gonna have to fill in a few blocks along the way. Instead of digging, now I'm gonna be placing some dirt. What I want to do is level out the ground so there's as much space as there can be for my base. And to do that, I'm gonna have to fill in some spots so this land is well rounded out. I don't want to go too overboard with the house, but I want to make it good enough that I can easily go around but still have enough space for all my stuff. Because this, what I'm gonna do is make a small enough house at the top and then dig down and create an underground base that will house all my equipment. That should make it more than easy enough to make a good base. Now that all this has been put out to the side, it's time to start building. The way I usually do this is start by filling out the frame. And this is probably going to be the basic layout of my base. I do want to keep that grid-like format that I used in my last series, but this is going to be way smaller and only have the bare necessities. There's still a long way to go before I finish this base, so I think it's about time I keep on working. And that should be the walls done. These gaps are for the windows, but I do want to make it so that I can put a door here and then glass over here so I can see what's going on the other side before I open it. It's just a few precautions, because if I just open the door and there's like 20 creepers right here, that's not gonna go too good. If the problem of storage comes up, then I do have two ways I can go. One being the drawers and one being the upgraded chests. Both of them have storage controllers, which is basically just which gives you access to like all of the chests around it which is pretty cool. It will be something that I check out. And with that, there's my storage. I got valuables, farming stuff, mob drops, food, blocks, enchanted and other books, which includes this thing. Uh, just various items, stuff with wood, and then gems over here. Since I smelted glass in there, I have a lot of stuff to work with. And for the actual windows, I can just use paints. And with that, the windows are done. And all I have to do now is craft the doors. It doesn't stand out too much, but I can use this to look outside. So there's a lot of visibility. With that, the only thing that I need to do now is just make the attic. Now that's the cobblestone roof, and now a bit of the actual roof. While the roof isn't finished, I do have a bit of an outline of it. The white planks will be used as an outline for the roof, while the spruce wood will take up the majority. The only problem is that I do not have that many resources at the moment, so I can't craft the white planks just yet, as I need dye for it. Because of this problem, I don't think I'm gonna keep on working on this roof for now, and I'll probably finish it next episode. But what I am gonna do right now is gather some resources. There is still one more thing to do before I end this episode. That is mining. While I do have a good amount of valuables at the moment, I don't have enough. Before I go off mining though, I do need to craft some tools. Namely, making a third stone pickaxe, an iron pickaxe, and a shield. And now after this night, I should be good to go mining. I am back in the ravine where I once died, but this time I don't intend to do any of the sort. Apart from iron, coal, and some other valuable resources, I'm actually looking for copper. Even though copper is basically useless in vanilla Minecraft, it's actually pretty useful over here. It hasn't even been 10 minutes and I already have my inventory full. This genuinely just shows how many different ores there are in the game. But either way, I do still have to get back to base, so it is a good idea to start going now. And with that, my mining expedition is done. Before I head out, there is something that I forgot to do. I have so many quests just waiting to be claimed. Because of this, I'm just gonna claim all these quests. I got all the rewards from all the quests that I went through, and I stored them in these chests. For example, I have these gem storages, which I have no clue about, this storage controller, which I will definitely be using. I also got a bunch of gems, such as these steel ingots and these copper and iron dusts. I also got all the types of trees there are in vanilla Minecraft, and overall, a bunch of items. I'm pretty happy with what I have right now, and I think it's a good place to leave this episode on. As you can see, there is a boss mob there, but I'm gonna leave it to me next week. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this is a start to a pretty good series, and with that, I'll see you next time. See ya.